2024 U.S. Open runner-up Jessica Pegula returns to New York in a bit of a rut. New York. This is supposed to be Jessica Pegula's favorite part of the season. She says so herself. And why wouldn't it be? Pegula gets to stay in North America. She gets to compete in front of friendly and supportive crowds. She gets to play on hard courts, her preferred surface. She gets to point towards success at the U.S. Open, which starts Sunday, and which she's always loved for all of the above reasons. Plus, now she can declare that it was the site of her best Grand Slam performance, a run to the final a year ago. And yet, well, things have not quite gone according to plan lately for Pegula, a 31-year-old who was born in New York and is based in Florida. She is seeded number 4 at Flushing Meadows. That's the good news. Less good? Pegula goes into the U.S. Open having lost 4 of her most recent 6 singles matches, including opening match exits at Wimbledon, her earliest elimination from a major in 5 years, and Washington last month, and second-round defeats at Montreal and Cincinnati this month. I don't really feel like I'm playing great tennis. At times I am, but I feel very up and down, kind of sloppy, which I don't like. It really bothers me. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I don't like having to say that, said Pegula, whose parents own the NFL's Buffalo Bills and NHL's Buffalo Sabres. I feel like I've gone through phases in my career, a few tournaments, where I feel like that sometimes. And you have to figure out how to get out of it and not feel sorry for yourself or make excuses. I've got to figure it out. Her performance at the U.S. Open in 2024 began a series of 4 consecutive appearances in Grand Slam title matches by women from the U.S., including titles from Madison Keys at the Australian Open and Coco Gauff at the French Open, and changed things for Pegula personally. It had to, and not simply because that was the most successful run she had produced in 23 career appearances at major tournaments to that point. Remember, Pegula was 0-6 in Grand Slam quarterfinals until upsetting then number 1 Iga Swiatek in that round there, in rather dominant fashion, winning 6-2, 6-4. Then, Pegula reached her first title match at one of the sport's 4 most important events by eliminating 2023 French Open runner-up Karolina Muchova in 3 sets before losing to current number 1 Aryna Sabalenka 7-5, 7-5 in the U.S. Open final. There's a little bit more pressure, Pegula said, of how her mindset is different this time around, but at the same time, a little bit more confidence. Coming into this swing last year, there wasn't as much pressure, but I also was a little worried about how I would do. Howard Fendrick has been the AP's tennis writer since 2002. Find his stories here. Author/Howard Fendrick. More tennis. /hub/tennis.